Hello everyone, my name is Tacos, and today I wanted to talk about the BR game mode in Spellbreak and things that it could evolve on to improve. So over the weekend, I was playing a new BR that's in a beta called Naraka bladepoint, and I think it's releasing sometime this summer, but that's besides the point. And this game is also a BR, and honestly, it kind of takes a lot of familiar elements from other games and adapts them in its own way, which Spellbreak, for some reason, they seem to not want to take ideas from other games. Like, take our res mechanic, for example. So when your teammate dies and you get to the next safe zone, you are able to bring back your teammates by holding F. And then your teammates fall out of the sky and they have nothing. Now, other BRs do this a very different way. Warzone, like, it's a buyback, or the Gulag, you can, get yourself back. Apex, you have to get the reboot card, go to the reboot place, and then get them come back. Same thing with Fortnite, reboot card, whatever. In Naraka, you didn't have a reboot card or anything, but you had the option to basically make it so that your teammates could not res you anymore, and now you're on your own. You're in like this spirit form of yourself, and you go to an altar and you press F on that altar and it brings you back. Or you can complete this one little simple task, which is press F on this thing and then go to the altar, and then you come back with random common loot. Now, this is really cool because you didn't have to rely on your teammates to get you, and you also get to come back and play in the game, and you don't have to search around for loot forever because you have something that you could work with. A better res system, a more fun res system that isn't just I get my teammate back for free. Maybe something with the fractures, just anything. I had an idea of maybe picking up your teammate's class gauntlet and then bringing it to a fracture, and then that's what brings them back. Something like that. It'd be super, super cool. So, Spellbreak, recently we have the Brillstones, which are a really cool addition. They do elemental interactions and they explode, and they also give a damage mod, which, I could take or leave that. But Naraka also has in-game challenges that reward you with in-game things, not just XP. Like, there was this one challenge that I had to pray in front of this thing, and it gave me XP for that challenge, but it also gave me a Jade Stone for completing the challenge in-game, which that Jade Stone benefited me during that game. That was really, really, really cool. Now, that's another thing that I want to talk about. So Spellbreak has talents. Naraka also has talents, but they also have this other system that is like the Jade Stones. And these Jade Stones, they each have like their own little special things. Some increase your damage by a little bit, some decrease the damage that you take from like certain melee weapons or certain long range weapons. It was a really, really cool thing. And then there's also other Jade Stones that are like legendary, and they're specific for a certain weapon. So that's another thing. I mean, the Brillstones kind of work that way, as like they're specific to one element. So we're kind of getting there. I would just love to see more just like random cool stuff in Spellbreak's BR, like we see in, this BR that's coming out in a few months. Another thing that was really, really cool that Naraka has, which Warzone has, that's bounties. There were actually bounties that you can get to hunt down other players and, get a reward from killing those players. Or maybe you had to go to this specific place to do this, and then you get your reward, which would be like the money currency system that they have going on, which that's another thing that we see in Warzone and kind of in Apex with the crafting system. So you acquire this money throughout the games of Naraka, and this money is spent at these chests that drop. They're like airdrops in other BRs, but instead of being the loot just being in there, these chests are shops. So you can go in there and then just buy whatever you need, and then you're set for the rest of the game. It's a really awesome way to reduce RNG, and I know Spellbreak's RNG isn't too bad, but there's always room for improvement, right? There always is. A more even playing field is always better, in my opinion. So buy system, bounties, a unique game altering system that isn't too game changing, but it makes an impact. Things like that. Random additions that are just for fun. Man, we need stuff like that because that's what makes BRs fun, because of the random stuff that can potentially happen. Now, I don't mean just like random explosions or whatever, but like maybe have me dance in front of something and then it gives me a potion that makes me run super fast for 30 seconds, you know? Just, I would love to see Spellbreak be a little bit more innovative with the things that they add to BR. We're definitely on the right track because we've got really cool things like the blessings at the altars right now. Those are really, really cool. If you guys haven't seen that, if you go to the altars for each of the elements, there's a blessing there, and when you grab that blessing, it gives you the level 1 skill of the offhand. So if you go to the fire one, you get combust if you have a fire gauntlet. Like it's super, super cool. Those are awesome. Before that, we had the guaranteed legendary gauntlets at the altars, which is really, really cool. Love that. And then I love that these things are changing as well. Like we're getting more and more things as time goes on. So I can't wait to see what week 3 of chapter 2 brings us. Hopefully it's just as fun as these blessings. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about Spellbreak's BR. Do you think we could use more stuff? I don't know. Anyways, leave a like if you like, sub if you want to see more, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the Hollow Lands.